What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. William here. William and I came out here after a couple months hiatus. I know it's been a while. We finally got both of our suspensions sort of dialed in. There's going to be a couple additions. I feel like I might change the shock towers. We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know if you're planning on any other suspension stuff.
Wanted to see how it worked out.
Okay, so you guys have already seen my Proline Pro Spec shocks, and I'll show you what Billy went with. He went with the Desert Lizards 100mm shocks, right?
100mm.
In black. They kind of subdued, but they look pretty good. The setup with these were close, or was close to the same as I believe mine as far as oil, correct? We went a little bit higher in I guess viscosity or weight or whatever you want to call it in the rear, and then a little bit lighter in the front, just to kind of give it a little bit of a better of a climbing characteristic, I guess you would say. 40 or 45 in the rear, 35 I believe in the front, and these are internal sprung, so they come with a bunch of different spring sets. They're still pretty stiff, but as soon as we add some sprung weight as far as bumpers, maybe sliders, I don't know what else you have planned, it might add a little bit of weight to it. We can adjust it. Anyways, the setup we went with was the soft short spring on the bottom side. Kind of gives it a little bit of a quick reaction, sort of like the dual rate shock here. I mean, it is a dual rate shock. And then we went with mediums up high. This is pretty much a stock TRX-4 Sport, as you guys have seen, other than the addition of wheels and tires, which aren't really going to add too much of body roll characteristics or anything like that. Maybe a little bit of height and ground clearance. So yeah, and we also did add some bodies. So these are the old Haggard bodies that we've been running. They're not really they're fun, they look cool from a box stock perspective, I guess, but we did do a little bit of some body stuff, so we're going to pop those on and we'll show you here in a second. Give you a little bit of eye candy of the Desert Lizard compared to the external spring on the Pro Spec there. Pretty much the same body height, other than body post. If you guys noticed, you might have seen a taller rear body post on mine, not so much on his, so that might give you a little bit of foreshadowing of what bodies we went with. But yeah, we're going to pop those on and you'll see them here in a second. Alright, so if you guys saw, we did end up going with both Traxxas products. He went with the TRX-4 Sport body with the, what do they call this? Do you remember?
Sure.
So it's like the half rack, the bed rack. You got some jerry cans there on the back. You got some, actually some cool little detail. The jack, some of the tracks, I forget what those are called. Some tools, little fire extinguisher for some scale effect. He also added the mirrors and the snorkel. Looks pretty cool. I really like it. I like the roof rack. I actually tried to find a roof rack to go on top of this whole thing here for mine. I just haven't had any luck yet. So if you guys do know of one out there, make sure you comment below and let me know where it is. As far as color wise, he obviously went with silver. I went with a, I guess you'd call it a blurple. It's more purple in the low light, but out here it looks a little blue and purple. I did a couple little details on mine. I went around the window, added some window seal effect, I guess. I actually trimmed the overspray mask or film on the body itself and sprayed the outside. I did that as well with the fender flares, and I did cut the that first ridge there along to create a little bit more of a clearance. I know we were having some issues with the stock bodies as far as the tires rubbing, so I wanted to kind of address that a little bit. He did, which I need to add, he got the tint for the windows, cleans it up a little bit. You can't see any of the electronics in there like you can mine. Kind of still looks like a toy. This one definitely looks more scale with all the crap on it. He added some bedside stickers. I'll show you, got the TRX-4 silver paint, silver and blue. I think that looks really good. Maybe you ought to add some blue diff covers. I'm putting you on point. You gotta paint those diff covers. I do too, I think. Or maybe just find some.
I want to get some weighted ones.
Some weighted ones, some brass. Or they might have that trio might make some black ones. I'm not sure. It's a black brass. But yeah, so we're gonna go out here. We're gonna get a little footage of these running. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, we're gonna have some links to these products in the bottom in the description below. So sit back, enjoy. Make sure you do like the video, subscribe if you're not already. I believe I am at 100% male viewership, and as far as native viewers, people searching, I'm at like 97%, and unsubscribed viewership, I'm at like 98%. So please hit the subscribe button. It's free. It helps me out. It makes me motivated to come out here and do more of these, spend a little bit more money on useless toys for grown-ass men. And yeah, sit back and enjoy. Take care.
It's the end of the world, Illuminati is coming. Gather the boys and girls and watches it all unfurls. They clutching at all their pearls and no one asking for guidance. Stimulus check, won't you cash app that? I got niggas and they said that respect they black. Politicians and they said don't know how to act. That's why we sitting on the wrong track, back to the long track. And it's okay to be rich. My mama always told me I was destined for greatness, but my mama also, she told me take care of the kids and everybody around the world that can't fight for it. So it's a Kuna Matata, beast on the water, pray to provider, please don't divide us. Keep that and try to face your intruder to be someone brighter.